Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader. And it's Tuesday night, June the 4th. These are the charts of the day. Markets having a tough time of it, and we're in the down channel, but certainly a lot of stocks that we follow long are doing well still. And so we're playing in the relative strength area, but it could get dangerous. But for now, let the shorts take care of themselves, and let's go over some of the longs. Ambarella, which it was a swing trade of ours back when it broke out, moved up steadily, pulled back, formed a wedge. After hours today, the earnings came out. The stock bolted up to about 18 and a quarter. So it's trading up at the nominal new highs, and then it pulled back. Now, we'll have to just see what it does tomorrow, but it appears to me this could be a trade for tomorrow or for the next week. If it does thrust here, we could see it get to mid-channel around 20, maybe even as high as 22, 23. AMPE had a big day today. It's had a big couple weeks as it's gone from just over 4 to just under 7. So nice move there. But the key is that it went across the top of the channel and lateral resistance. If you take a look at the pattern, you'll see the next target would be somewhere up around the $9 range. So let's just keep our eyes. There wasn't the greatest close today, but it was up 75 cents on 1.2 million shares, and that was darn good volume. If you can see here, the biggest volume all year. So if we do get a follow through, again, my target is up towards the 8 3/4, 9 zone. CADX, nice base, nice breakout, pullback retest in this area. Leg 1, 2, 3, and 4 today, and yesterday we have leg 5 underway. But with the narrowing channel top, we may have already gotten near the channel top. Although I do think that there's a possibility we see a lot more upside down the road, and perhaps something up in towards the $10 range. That's going to be my swing trade target. At these tops across here, to test that level at some point, perhaps shortly. We shall see what kind of follow through we get. That's the weekly, and here's your daily. That's going to be some key resistance around 8.5. We get through that, maybe we do get to run to 9 3/4, 10. FLML, 2 big days in a row with a gap breakaway and big volume yesterday. Strong volume today, relatively up nearly 8%. And even though it got up to 630 and backed up to 614, where the secondary resistance was at the band of resistance, if it gets through here, wouldn't shock me to see FLML make a move up towards the testing this zone up here near the 7 1/4, 7.5 zone. That's my next target. HYGS, spectacular move of late. You can see that the thrust took it above the channel. Pulled back for a couple of days. The volume got quiet, and that's 2 days popped again. My target, 18. IMVN, nice day today at 49 cents. It didn't close at the high. Matter of fact, it only closed about halfway up on the range. But a whopping 5.6 million traded, second biggest volume pretty much all year, or third biggest volume all year. So at this point, and that's the top of the short-term channel. So I'm thinking that if he gets a follow through, we can see close to 15. That would be my short-term target. MFRM, excuse me, had earnings after the close, and the stock spiked up a few points. It's traded up in around the 39.40 zone from 37.5. Like that breaks it out. So I'm going to watch this tomorrow to see if it does gap above that. We can get a run into the low 40s short term. MNST, big day today, monster. With a breakout of a major base pattern. 5.6 million shares. Well, let me just eliminate this for a second. And you can see that pop today, closing at the upper end of the range. I would look to see the stock perhaps run up towards 62, 2.5 short term, and then ultimately a run up at the level around 65, 67 zone. Merck, one of the major farmers, beautiful time of it, especially the last couple of days where it popped, pulled back, and then popped again. You can see the big move it had today. It didn't close at the high end of the range, which was over 50 for the first time in a long time. But the long-term chart tells me we can see the stock in the 56.7 zone. NXPI swing trade did well today, up 96 cents or 3.15%, and 3.6 million traded. At this point, I'm going to look to see if we get an extension towards my target around 33. Secondary target at 35 is my swing trade, up near there. Soda, on rumors of a takeover by Coke, had a nice pop this morning, then pulled back. But the overall structure shows that it came out of a wedge, has moved up to test some resistance at this channel top, But lateral resistance up around 78 area or so, 77, 78 would be my next target. TEAR on a tear, broke out of the consolidation. For 2 days it's been running. And looking very good. It closed right on the resistance line. My next target is 13.5. And last day is VNDA, which today reached our swing trade target. We gave it to you about 7 days ago in the 7.25 half area. And here it is over 10. Nice swing trade there. It is overbought. It is its short-term resistance. Love to see a pullback consolidation. But my momentum is strong in this one. Looking at the longer-term chart, here's a weekly. You'll see that this is another key resistance level right here around 1030. If you get through that, very well may see the stock at 12.5, maybe even as high as 16, 17 on a swing trade. But I'd love to see a pullback consolidation first. And there's a smattering of stocks that look real good today. Good night, everyone.